What's good? It's Alief Ali. I'm about to do the Perso Suite with Hot Thoughts TV.
Smoke a Perso Suite with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch,
Nike,
man.
I'm smoking a Perso Suite with Hot Thoughts TV.
Just to do this, you have to put in a lot of work. Like, this is a serious sport. Like, anytime you get in here, you risking your life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you go around playing with your life, like, so you gotta really it's a lot of stuff you gotta, be disciplined with, and you gotta sacrifice a lot of different things and put in a lot of time in this sport, because it's serious.
Out of curiosity, because it's one thing, like you said, you already coming to the ring, you have hands already, but
yeah.
Once you get in the gloves and the ring, it's probably a for sure different animal. So how is that switch over like, or what's some differences like from street fighting versus professional boxing?
Like, the difference is, most niggas in the street, they like, oh, this nigga big, this nigga, I'm scared of that shit, and this shit don't mean shit. If like, this is a thinking sport, this is smart. Like, yeah, you see a nigga training, nigga working out hard, all that's for shit show, you gotta be in shape, all that shit. But this is mine. When you out there, when you in the streets, a nigga big, nigga squat, that might be enough, you might be intimidated. Everybody in here can fight. So it's skills first, it's mental, it's a lot more thinking. It ain't just nigga throwing punches. You know what you doing, why you doing, you know what a nigga doing, you trained to know what a nigga about to do before you do it. So it's different, it's a whole different, it's a different ball game. A nigga being big, none of that shit matter. You gotta actually know what you doing over here, or a nigga gonna give it to you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Weight only matter if the person got skills. If he don't got no skills, I could beat any nigga, any big nigga, small nigga, it don't matter. That's the difference. You gotta actually know what you're doing to get in this ring.
Yeah, and then just touching a little bit on something else, like, this past year, that whole pandemic started with the coronavirus. How did that affect you as far as like training and then fights and all of that? Did that slow any of that down?
Yeah, that shit slowed me down. Like, that shit crazy. Actually, like, I had a fight on March 14th. So I'm pro, so the weigh-ins is the day before the fight. So the weigh-ins was March 13th. We actually went to the weigh-ins, so we trained, had camp, did everything, sparring. We went to the weigh-ins on March 13th. At the weigh-ins, the governor called and canceled the fight. The fight was the next day. We at the weigh-ins stepping on the scale, so that was like a big downer, right? That was crazy. Then that's when it's new. Now we've been in the pandemic for a minute, but that was in the beginning, so I ain't know. I'm like, damn, my box career, everything was just going perfect, and that happened. That was just like, and then not knowing what's finna happen soon, so a couple more fights got canceled. And just like anybody else, it's up and down. It's like, you're like, damn, like what's going, but I stayed focused and I got back to it and I started back grinding. Like, something just told me, like, something gonna happen, something gonna shake, and then crazy. I'm in the gym, me and my coach, I called my coach, cause like after, we was out the gym for a little bit, but I called my coach, I was like, man, we gotta grind. So we got back into the gym and then we stayed down. I got a phone call, they was like, hey, it's an opportunity to fight on TV, such and such, such, against this guy. I was like, bet I'm ready. A lot of people, they wasn't ready, you know what I'm saying? I was ready, and blessing came in the sky, you know what I'm saying? I stayed down, and then my third fight I fought on TV, and that's big. Actually, I fought on pay-per-view event, you know what I'm saying? That's big. A lot of people can't say they done it, so that's crazy, especially to see where I come from. Like, I ain't even been boxing that long, so that shit was dope.
So whenever you training for a fight, like, what's the regular schedule? You be like, wake up early, get you, like, what's the schedule or routine for you?
Like I'll just give you an example for my last fight. Like, when we get in camp, like right now on a regular day, even when we not in a fight, we still in the gym training. We'll be at the gym at 9 a.m. But like, if I'm training for a camp, my coach will tell me, hey, you gotta be at the gym at 7 a.m. So it's in your mind, it's business, you know what I'm saying? You already know. I'm not even a morning person, but I know what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So we at the gym at 7 a.m. We training doing a boxing workout. We may be in from like 7 to 11 or 7 to 12, because we're doing a boxing workout. Then I had a strength and conditioning coach come in, boom, go home, rest or whatever, come back in the evening again, or go to another gym and do some more training. So you training at least 2 times a day. Sometimes you might do 3 times a day when you getting ready for a fight. So it's hectic, and you making a lot of sacrifice, because you focusing on this, you know what I'm saying? This is what you focus, because you got another man that's training to do the same, you know what I'm saying? So when you getting ready for a fight, it's mental, you know what I'm saying? So it just staying focused is a whole different animal. It's hard to explain unless you just really been in the back, like, let you understand, like, people understand it's somebody else training in another gym somewhere else to whoop your ass. So you gotta have it on your mind, like, it's real, like, you know what I'm saying?
We try to take minutes, like, a lot of times time when he said somebody putting in 4, you got to put in 8.
Exactly. And I don't play, so I'll get it in.